like the Deandre Swift. I think he's a badass. Also, AJ Dillon and the kid Romandre
Mhm.
Stevenson up in Foxborough.
Yeah, those are three running backs, Scotty, that I think are on the rise a little bit. I think that's what you want to look for, where still ADP hasn't caught up with them yet, where some of the consensus of people talking about certain running backs haven't really. And DeAndre Swift at a certain clip last year was a top five running back before the injury. Now, he's got to stay on the field. We all know that. That's a huge part. But now you're taking a little less risk in Swift because you're getting him at the end of the first, beginning of the second round. It's a lot less. You can already take a Devontae Adams or a Stephon Diggs, lock in a true number one talent, and then take a DeAndre Swift. And I think to me, that's a much more palatable strategy to go ahead and win your fantasy league. I think that Swift has that three down back ability. I think he can catch the football out of the backfield. Jared Goff certainly has made some fantasy running back named Todd Gurley a pretty well known guy for a few years. Now, I'm not saying he's Gurley, but I'm saying this is a team that still wants to grind. This is a team that still wants to play defense and run the football, and that's going to be the identity of the Lions still. And then when you look at a guy like AJ Dillon, in the second part of that season, the latter part of last year, that was the guy getting work at the goal line. That was the guy showing you he can handle the passing game. And Aaron Jones, when you have those guys that have those 3 or 4 years as the starting running back, that's about the limit for most guys in the NFL, even the talented ones. Guys like Zeke or Emmitt Smith, whatever you want to call them, those guys are kind of the anomaly. The guys like Aaron Jones who flame out after 3 years or more, what we're used to. So I think you start looking at AJ Dillon, who's going several rounds later, as just as good an investment because he might actually outscore Aaron Jones at the end of the day as the season wears on. He's a younger back, which is always a bigger investment, better investment, I think. And then
Right.
Rhamondre Stevens, another guy too. Last year you saw him work out of the passing game. James White out of the picture now for the Patriots. There's a lot of buzz too. With Damian Harris in that last contract, I know. The Patriots don't like to give second contracts to running backs. So Damian Harris is probably not getting one. So either he gets phased out, he gets traded, or Rhamondre Stevenson just takes that job. Once again, these are running backs that are going, I think, lower than they should, and all of them have upside to finish as either low-end RB1s or potentially high-end RB2s. They're being drafted more like 2s and 3s.